Pulte. Yeah, he's that Pulte, who now runs the FHFA, who has conservatorship over Fannie and Freddie. They are the GSEs. He is cleaning house at said GSEs. Now, based on SEC filings, the Freddie Mac board removals include 6 members, including board chair Lance Drummond and Jane Prokop, who joined the board on January 7th. At Fannie Mae now, 8 members were removed from the board, but for some reason they kept CEO Priscilla Almodovar. So the concern is this. Is this going to be a huge disruption for the GSEs, where our loans are not going through smoothly or getting funded at all? Now, before you answer that question, I want you to see this video of FHFA Director Bill Pulte at the Fannie Mae office. This is crazy.
Monday, knock, knock, nobody's home. Look at this. Got this big, beautiful area where employees are supposed to work. Nobody's here. So we're in the second headquarters at Freddie Mac. We were just in the other building. There was nobody there for miles and miles and miles. Look at these desks. They're clean. We've got a cafeteria, again, that's completely vacant. You've got food that's being prepared. The staff that makes the food is here 5 days a week, but the people who work in this building or should work in this building aren't here 5 days a week.
Turns out only 49 of the 2,900 workers were showing up for work. In case you didn't hear that, that was 49 of 2,900 workers showed up for work. And based on the video we just watched, it sounds like those 49 were janitors, cashiers, and other cafeteria workers. Get this. Fannie spends $57 million per year in unused rent on offices. How did we get here?
I mean, you gotta admit, this is comically bad. I mean, absolutely comically bad. So you can expect Fannie and Freddie to get doged by Elon and the boys. The question we have for you is, based on what you just heard and what you just saw, should Fannie and Freddie be fleeced of all their employees? My God! What do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. Can they perform the same job with far fewer workers? Evidently, it sounds like they can do it with 49 workers. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Seriously, what side of the fence are you on this one? Because for me, this one is just blindingly obvious. Hey, listen, you know this guy named Frank Gray, right? Well, he does this thing called The Breakfast Club with Carl White and the boys over at the Marketing Animals. It's Monday through Friday. It's a half hour every day, and it's just a great way to start your morning. Listen, check these guys out. I got to tell you, that Frank fella, he does a great job with this. And oh, see all the other opportunities you have with the Marketing Animals. These guys are good friends and great at what they do. Click the banner somewhere around here.
If you have a buyer trying to get a condo, think twice. Did you know that Fannie and Freddie have an ever-growing blacklist of condo units? If a condo is on this list, it's nearly impossible for you to get financing on that unit.
Listen, recently covered by the Wall Street Journal, a blacklist of Fannie Mae was discovered and includes properties that the GSEs deem inadequate in terms of property insurance and or repairs. Now, this blacklist started back in 2021 based on the Surfside condo complex, which collapsed down in Florida. Now, you guys might remember, we actually covered this story recently. I saw this whole thing and it was crazy. And what we discovered is that there's hundreds, if not thousands, of these condo complexes, massive, primarily in Florida, that skirted building codes in the 1980s, and now they're all about to fall down. And what needs to happen is they require massive retrofits to the tune of millions of dollars each that the HOAs simply don't have the money for, so they're trying to pass this on to the people who own the units, and of course they don't have it either. That's the problem. If they don't get these retrofits, they're likely going to end up like Surfside, which eerily resembles the Mira building down in Oklahoma City. Now, as it pertains to you, I mean, you really have to do this. Check with your HOA to see if they've had any problems selling any units recently, and if they have, you may just be on said blacklist. These are going to be a nightmare for folks going forward. All of your condo units. When you add that in addition to all the insurance problems we're having, this is a recipe made for disaster. Unfortunately, I hope this helps.